in Gaza, where the Israeli military is targeting heavily populated areas. At least 17 Palestinians have been killed across the Strip since dawn on Thursday. In the north, civil defense crews battled to extinguish a fire in the Jabalia refugee camp. The Israeli offensive and siege of the area is in its 13th day now. 400,000 Palestinians are trapped inside the camp with no access to aid. Meanwhile, in Gaza City, an Israeli airstrike targeted a residential building, killing at least 5 Palestinians. Emergency workers have been searching for survivors buried under the rubble. Let's go to Hani Mahmoud. He joins us live from Deir el-Balah in central Gaza. Hani, people being burnt alive from Israel's latest strikes, the pictures that are coming out of Gaza are unbearable.
They are indeed, and the tragedies keep unfolding across the northern part of the Gaza Strip. These are the northern cities that have been under military siege for the past 12 days. Today actually marks the 13th days of this military siege, where people don't have proper access to any of the necessities to keep them alive in this part of the Gaza Strip. But let's start with the many appeals that are made by people who are trapped under rubble. There are many of the families who have been targeted inside their residential home in a Saftawi area. That's at the entrance of the northern cities of the Gaza Strip. Many of the residential homes have been flooded completely while people were still inside. And whether it's the Red Cross, the Civil Defense Department, the paramedics are in touch with people under the rubble. The fear right now that anytime soon these people are going to run out of batteries of their phones and they won't be able to send more appeals, and it would be very difficult to know if they are going to make it under the rubble or not. But the difficulties right now is the ongoing prevention of Israeli military, of paramedics and civil defense department crews to get to these bomb sites and rescue people. And it's just been happening over and over. The other days we have seen examples of how an entire family, the number of casualties went from 4 into 11 simply because the Israeli military prevented civil defense crews, paramedics getting to the bomb site. The fear right now is this is going to happen and repeat itself again at this particular site at the entrance of the northern cities of the Gaza Strip. At earlier hours, in overnight attacks, the Israeli military bombed a residential home in the southern western part of Gaza City, around the UNRWA complex headquarters. A residential home that belongs to a family that was sheltering inside this particular residential building was targeted and flattened. An eyewitness described that 5 people were removed from under the rubble. They were pronounced dead right away. There are 3 more missing under the rubble. Just about an hour ago, we made a call to the Civil Defense Department in Gaza City, who described the horror and the challenge that they face on a daily basis rescuing people from under the rubble. These are the concrete buildings that when they are bombed, they turn into dust without the proper machinery and equipment. It's very difficult. The majority of time, the civil defense crews on the ground, they use manually operated tools to remove large pieces of concrete, let alone the pile of dust that is caused by the huge explosion. It's very difficult to conduct these rescue missions, while at the same time, as time goes by, it becomes very late to rescue whoever might have survived these attacks. But we have 17 people confirmed killed in these ongoing deadly attacks across the Gaza Strip, while the northern cities are still on a daily basis struggling with the suffocating military siege imposed by the Israeli military.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.